Well, here we go again. Welcome to Travel Diaries, your official travel guide to the most stunning and breathtaking locations across Kenya. I'm your host, Eve D'Souza.
And I'm Nick Wongondo. And this week we're focusing on budget travel, where I got the pleasure of staying in Mombasa holiday apartments. Now, look, you're going down to the coast. Everybody thinks you're going to stay in an expensive apartment, cost of food, cost of transport. But, if you actually break it down properly and get your own stuff, you can actually hire a cook to make your own food, specialized meal. And the good thing about Mombasa holiday apartments is right next door to a supermarket.
You must have had the time of your life.
I had the time of my life. We were 200 meters from the supermarket. How can it get any better than that?
Eat and more eat.
Just
That's
munch.
for you. But we've got amazing deals. We found a gem of a place called Naiberi, and that's in Kaptagat. Now, this is on a very, very modest budget, the most beautiful surroundings, and go figure, Bill Gates stayed at this place. Yeah, I see the confusion on your face.
Microsoft Bill Gates.
Yes, you do not have, no. You don't have to have all the money in the world to enjoy an amazing holiday.
If I was Bill Gates, why would I? Okay.
You will find this place is amazing.
I really want to see it.
And I also got to spend some time by Lake Victoria at the Kisindi Lodge and Spa, which was just gorgeous. Honestly,
perfect.
I had the time of my life. I would definitely go back. But you're about to see it for yourself. Remember, these holidays are on a very modest budget, and they're waiting for you to explore right here in Kenya, and it's coming up on Travel Diaries.
Stay tuned.
Located 16 kilometers from Eldoret, 400 meters off the tarmac on the Eldoret-Kaptagat-Eldama Ravine Road, Naiberi is truly nature's own creation. Designed to take its guests as far back as the Stone Age with a little touch of modern-day comfort.
Welcome to Travel Diaries. I'm Eve D'Souza, and this week we're looking at budget travel in Kenya. I'm happy to say we had a very comfortable road trip from Nairobi to Eldoret. The roads are in perfect condition, and we are at the Naiberi River Resort. Now, this was built on forest tribal land just along the Naiberi River right here on my left. It's absolutely stunning. It was the home to the ancient Sirikwa tribe in Kenya, and this is the place that Bill Gates chose to stay at when he visited Kenya. Now, Bill Gates is one of the most wealthiest men. He has stayed in all sorts of hotels right across the world, and this was an incredible experience for him. So it just goes to show you don't really need a lot of money to have a wonderful holiday and a wonderful experience, because the rates here are very modest, very affordable, and we're going to show you why this should be your place to holiday at. Not just because Bill Gates stayed here, but because this is a perfect budget travel destination.
Traveling on a budget comes with a lot of options at Naiberi, as they offer various types of accommodation, each designed to suit individual choice and lifestyle. A well-maintained lush green lawn is set aside for the campers to pitch up their own tents. Specially designed outdoor bandas with thatched roofs are available for visitors who prefer self-cooking. Overlooking the gardens, this spacious dormitory with comfortable double-decked beds allows accommodation for up to 20 guests. The eco-friendly log cabins, solidly built from timber, offcuts, cedar wood and palm thatched roof, are an example of pleasing simplicity and quiet luxury. Each cabin comprises of 2 single beds and a private bathroom. One can spend hours sitting on the extensive veranda just lounging, reading, viewing the scenic landscape and stargazing at night. On higher ground, 50 meters from the Naiberi River, constructed from natural thatch, stone and precious cedar wood, the executive rooms are designed for luxury. The large, attractive wooden windows allow a wide-angle, breathtaking view of the grounds with blooming shrubs, indigenous plants and trees. These spacious, elegantly furnished, airy rooms with luxurious beds and bathrooms offer refined accommodation and privacy.
Yeah, I know what you must be thinking looking at that. Bill Gates. This place must be ridiculously overpriced. You will be very surprised at Naiberi River Resort. Very affordable accommodation. So you have the option of the camping site. They've got dormitories. They also have a log cabin, a stone cottage, and what we're about to check out, the executive rooms. And I have to say this one more time, very reasonably priced. This is budget travel at its best. So I can't wait. Let's go inside and check out where Bill Gates slept.
They also have a large pool, a kids' play area, and a chance to walk around their beautiful, peaceful grounds near the Naiberi River.
Well, I had the most amazing night. I'm so relaxed. I actually don't want to leave. Incredible experience right here at the Naiberi River Resort in Kaptagat. It's near Eldoret. It's definitely a must visit, especially for budget travel and a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Well, I'm hitting the road right after I finish my delicious breakfast, heading to Kisumu to check out more options for you. But first, let's catch up with Nick.
Affordability is often a large part of your decision when making plans for a holiday. Vacation rentals have long been a popular, cost-effective travel in other countries, but is becoming increasingly popular in Kenya. This is the renting out of a furnished apartment or house on a temporary basis as an alternative to staying in a hotel. We set out to sample some of the financial and other benefits of holiday apartments, especially if traveling as a family or with a group of friends. As Eve enjoys the fresh, cool Highland air in Eldoret, I've decided to go to a destination that's referred to as a very popular Christmas destination. But look, let's be honest. You've got flights, you've got travel, you've got a lot of costs to consider. But I'm here to show you how you can enjoy the perfect holiday destination at a very moderate price. We're headed off to Mombasa Holiday Apartments. Stay tuned to Travel Diaries. Mombasa Holiday Apartments, set up in upmarket Nyali in Mombasa, was our destination of choice. Going on holiday with a group of friends is a sure way of reducing your expenses. By sharing expenses such as transportation, accommodation, and food, you can limit your expenses to minimum. Vacation homes give you the room to relax after a long drive, as you generally tend to get a lot more space with multiple bedrooms and bathrooms, as compared to limited accommodations and space found at even the highest rated resorts and hotels. Mombasa Holiday Apartments can comfortably accommodate up to 8 people. The furnished and well-styled apartment with high ceilings and cool white walls is a visitor's haven. The large living rooms offer great space for gathering together. When it comes to privacy, holiday homes are second to none.
You'll rest easy knowing that you're in a spacious home as opposed to just a single room. The apartments are located in a gated community for added privacy. Rental properties are usually privately owned properties with the facilities that owners need for their own enjoyment, such as satellite TV, DVD libraries, and books. Additionally, those interested in still doing a bit of work whilst on holiday, there's a high-speed wireless internet connection available. Lunch is also an informal affair, either at the apartment or, like we decided, by the pool. Just because it's budget travel, that doesn't mean spending the day is cooped up in the apartment. There's the option of lazing around by the pool or exploring the town and mingling with the local people. It is also a time to sample the local foods, and the best part is, shopping around for bargains is a great opportunity to sightsee. We ended up at Mombasa's Motorsport Arena, a place to chill with your friends and thrill with your kids. Whether you're a budding Schumacher or a first-time driver, Mombasa Go-Karting has the experience and technical know-how to put you on the right track. After a day filled with activities, the only way to unwind is by taking a stroll on the beach. The wet sand against your feet and the cool breeze helps take you away from all your worries. Holiday rentals are generally appealing for many reasons, foremost being cost-saving. The self-catering services are a sure way to do this. Mombasa Holiday Apartments have a fully equipped kitchen, the homes come with a personal chef should you decide to have somebody make your meals for you. The close proximity to a large shopping complex is a plus if you plan on being able to restock on any perishables you may require during your stay. The self-catering facilities are perfect if you have any family and want to reduce food costings during your holiday. Holiday home rentals are, hands down, the best way for you to enjoy a truly relaxing, rewarding, and budget-friendly holiday. So if you're looking to have an amazing holiday at a minimal budget, you might want to consider staying at the gorgeous Mombasa Holiday Apartments.
We've had an amazing time staying here at Mombasa Holiday Apartments. The service, arguably first class. The accommodation, definitely as good as 5-star. Well, the food, that's up to you to decide what you want to eat whilst you're here. As for the activities, there's too many to mention. So why don't you come down and taste this little piece of heaven right here at Mombasa Holiday Apartments.
You're watching Travel Diaries in association with the Kenya Tourist Board.
Well, welcome back to Travel Diaries. I'm Eve D'Souza, and I feel like I've found Western Kenya's best kept secret. We've made it from Eldoret to Kendu Bay. Look at this gorgeous view behind me, and we are at Kisindi Lodge and Spa. Now here, a lot awaits us. We're going to go on an incredible walk along the shore, take a boat ride, check out the spa. Plus, they've got these really incredible grass-thatched cottages that you can stay in. All of this for a very modest budget. I'm going to enjoy my lunch and then start off on our activities. But first, I'm going to take a few minutes to just soak in the gorgeous sun and enjoy the spectacular view right here at Kisindi Lodge and Spa.
Set on the shores of Lake Victoria, Kisindi Lodge and Spa allows you to relax and unwind from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Their accommodation, spa, cuisine, service style, and location have all been carefully selected and blended to allow guests to feel pampered and refreshed upon departure. Guests are accommodated in traditional grass-thatched cottages. And each cottage has its own bathroom with piped hot and cold water, generous showers, a veranda which overlooks the lake and which will allow you to see the fishermen set sail in the morning. Kisindi Lodge and Spa is a sanctuary of tranquility. The rooms, therefore, are not equipped with a television. Their restaurant serves 3-course gourmet lunches and dinners, and their fully stocked bar provides the perfect ambiance to watch the sunset over the lake and the Suba Mountains. Kisindi Lodge and Spa provides a rustic bush spa to enable you to pamper yourself fully. Their professional spa therapists have selected a number of treatments that will leave you relaxed and rejuvenated upon departure. Most of their treatments make use of the health benefits of green tea. You can enjoy a manicure and a pedicure with a special green tea detoxifying treatment, as well as a massage whilst the breeze from the lake soothes your skin. You can take a hike up the mountain or visit the nearby Abundu hot springs, where some of the locals frequent to boil eggs and cook their vegetables. And if you're lucky, they'll be kind enough to share their humble feast with you. After a short nature walk to the shore, enjoy a special sundowner in the form of a boat cruise. Feel the wind in your hair. Visit the neighboring island. And watch a perfect sunset.
Well, I keep saying it over and over again, and I hope you're starting to believe me. You do not need a huge budget to have an incredible holiday experience in Kenya, because we've had a lovely time at Kisindi Lodge and Spa and had a great time exploring the surroundings as well. And so can you. So I hope you and your friends and your family can come down and enjoy it for yourself. And of course, enjoy it on a modest budget. But we have one more option for you when it comes to budget travel. That's next on Travel Diaries.
Most people will shy away from the idea of traveling for various reasons. Top on the list, cost. It's generally assumed that traveling for pleasure is a reserve of the very wealthy and foreign tourists. But with a little bit of wisdom and proper planning, there's absolutely no excuse why we shouldn't travel and experience our great country.
So in this episode, it's all about budget travel. Now I'm going to show you how you and your friends can have fun for a beautiful weekend for next to nothing.
Kwea Milele is a group of like-minded Kenyans who love to travel. The group was formed with the main aim of giving opportunities to everyone to enjoy the beauty and adventure of nature at an affordable price. This group epitomizes the true essence of group travels and its advantages. The group, formed in 2008 and with a membership of over 800 people, has been able to tour nearly every corner of the country. Traveling alone may become dull and boring after the initial enthusiasm, but in a group, you have travel companions even if you don't know them personally. In addition, cost of travel comes down dramatically because of sharing the expenses. On this day, we were setting off on a road trip to Lake Bogoria, and on the way we stopped to stretch our legs at the incredible lookout over the ancient volcano-ridden valley. It was amazing to see how large the volcano was at our feet. The spectacular backdrop made for great photo opportunities. There are other perks to traveling as a group. In case of an emergency, there's more than one helping hand. We've been booked to stay at the Lake Bogoria Resort and Spa. I wasn't disappointed. The lodge covers immense grounds that are aptly located away from the hustle and bustle of town. So peaceful are they that ostriches and monkeys have made their home here. And since we were traveling on a budget, we opted to camp on the hotel's expansive grounds. We made it just in time for lunch, and I realized group travel provides the opportunity to see maximum number of places within minimum time, since usually a group travel will be functioning as per the scheduled time. In the afternoon, we set out to explore the nearby Lake Bogoria. Lake Bogoria is typically one of the shallow soda lakes which form a chain along the floor of the Rift Valley. Its intense evaporation has led to high levels of salt and minerals. As a result, it has no fish but is rich in blue-green algae which the flamingos love. Lake Bogoria is still volcanically active. Its sulfuric hot springs and spouting geysers are popular for their therapeutic values. These powerfully gushing waters have extreme temperatures, so you need to be cautious, but we managed to make a meal out of them, literally. The highlight for me was the fact that I didn't have to lift a finger and worry about the next thing I needed to do. The leader of the organized group plans for the activities and generally worries about all the meals, accommodation and plans. On this night, a group of traditional dancers were lined up to entertain our group as we sat around having dinner and generally getting to know each other. An early morning swim was a great way to start the day, especially as the daytime temperatures get very high. After the amazing swim, beautiful breakfast, we decided to catch a bus to the neighboring Lake Baringo, which is only 34 minutes away. The scenes were rugged yet majestic as we made our way to Devil's Island. Given the name, it was clear why we were interested in the island. It is the myth of this deserted island that we found interesting. According to the Gems, the locals, no one lives on the island following beliefs that it's the home of the devil. The locals claim a bluish fire burns in the area at night and the devils call out names of people who dare row around the island after sunset. I must admit this trip was quite an eye-opener, and I did pick up on some very useful insights on why budget group travel is an option for those looking to enjoy the beauty that is Kenya affordably.
Just a little dance, you know, a little travel diaries boogie with the waterfall in the back on a budget.
Video on a budget, I tell you, needless to say. But you know what's amazing?
Tell me.
Until we did our homework, I didn't realize there's so many stunning locations to go to in Kenya for the most gorgeous holiday on a modest budget.
I never thought that somebody like me could go and stay where Bill Gates was staying. At least somebody like you know, I never thought you could stay there. But at least it goes to show that all these places are accessible, you know, you just have to do your research.
No, that's true. So if you want more information on these locations, just go to the link on your screen right now. So we'll catch up with you next week, same time on Travel Diaries.